Hey guys, and today I am doing a very important Sasuke video. Well, not very important, but this is just what I think will happen to Sasuke in the future for many tournaments and a lot of shocking comebacks, I think, and this is just my opinion, you can have different, but anyway. Starting with Sasuke 38, a lot of shocking fails will happen in the first stage. Tada fails the Fishbone Kai in stage 1. Sakura Koji, it's not really that shocking, but he's a celebrity and he just cleared stage 1 in Sasuke 37, will fail the rolling kill. Also, there will be maybe 17 clears for stage 1 with people like Kawaguchi, Yusuke, Kenji Darvish and stuff like that clearing stage 1. Other shocking fails include Renee Castlery timing up on the Lumberjack Climb, which is an obstacle that will return in Sasuke 38 in my opinion. The unique obstacle changes are the Tarzan Rope and Lumberjack Climb being re-added to the end of stage 1 with a time limit addition of only 13 seconds. So that means 101 seconds to clear stage 1. Which means people who are slow will time up. Apart from that, Hyoki clears stage 1, Araki clears stage 1. Drew makes a comeback and actually fails stage 1, making a silly fail on the rolling kill because he almost failed that in Sasuke 31. Stage 2 is a different story, however. There will be 17 clears and absolutely no fails. Because they will not change stage 2 at all. Anyway, moving on to stage 3. It will have 2 clears, in my opinion, I think. There will be a Planet Bridge Kai, and the Pipe Slider will change to its G4 version, even though I'm pretty sure that will never happen, and the Cliffhanger Dimension will be working. Cliffhanger Dimension is a big killer as expected, taking out people like Hyoki, Araki, and even shockingly people like Kawaguchi clearing the Cliffhanger Dimension. Kenji Darvish failed the flying bar again. Well, not again because he failed the Sidewinder, but in Sasuke 36, but he'll fail the flying bar in Sasuke 38. Apart from that, only Yusuke and Yuji will make it to the final stage. Also, there will be comebacks from old competitors, of course, failing on the Cliffhanger Dimension, like Naoki Ikutani and Akira. No, just kidding, not Akira Mori, but and Wacky. So, yeah, stuff like that. Now, the final stage, Yuji's gonna time up about halfway up the rope climb, and Yusuke's gonna make his second total victory, becoming a second-time champion and making a course renewal for Sasuke 39. Next is Sasuke 39, and, well, it was very shocking in a way. So, stage 1 had, so the quad steps were taken out and it was made only the rolling kill. The wing slider was changed to the wing slider Kai, and the drops were much bigger and it failed many. Fishbone Kai stayed the same. Dragon Gliders stayed the same. And then they made an even harder combo for the tackle and warped wall, making the tackle and re-adding the double warped wall after the tackle, also destroying many contestants. But then it was the second half that changed absolutely everything. The back half of the course was way too long. So it started with the 8th obstacle being the rolling log. The one that had at the end of the second arrow, so the rolling log kai, basically. And then there was jump hang kai, a 9th obstacle. And then 10th obstacle was the metal spin. And then we had the 11th obstacle, the butterfly wall kai, which was basically 2 butterfly walls on a rope. And then we had the Tarzan rope and pegboard climb, which is basically just the pegboard that you had to climb up, and had a total amount of finishes of 5 contestants, being Yusuke, Kawaguchi, Tada, Hioki, and Sato, and Seto. Jun. So, and they went on to stage 2, where we had the return of the ring slider. I know, terrible. The return of the double salmon ladder, which was fun. And then the back half was where things got interesting. It was the return of the OG spider walk and drop at the end, which was really long. And then for obstacle number 5, we had a new one. And it was kind of like the metal spin, except here's the hard part about it. You were to jump onto a bar, swing towards the metal spin. It's a metal spin kai when the metal spin was already in stage 1. Then you had to do the wall lift. Overall, only Hioki and Seto failed it, and that was Seto's first stage 2 fail in quite a while. Anyway, stage 3 is where everyone got out on the first couple of obstacles. It had flying bar, sidewinder R, planet bridge, kai, same the same. But then there was the drum hopper kai and the iron paddle re-added. Then they had the cliffhanger dimension, and then they had the vertical limit sloped, and then they had the G4 pipe slider with no rest bar. And the new cliffhanger was not the cliffhanger dimension, but it was the mega ultra crazy cliffhanger, which is 3 jumps. Crazy cliffhanger jump, ultra crazy cliffhanger jump, and cliffhanger dimension jump. Yikes. Next tournament was when things started to get absolutely crazy. And, yep, it was Sasuke 40, and in stage 1, the only obstacle change was that the jump hang kai was changed into the crooked wall, and the metal spin was changed into the spin bridge. So a lower in difficulty, Sasuke 40. But still, only 8 people cleared stage 1. The exact same people on last time. Kane and Shane Kasugi decided to return, and even Kane cleared stage 1. Out of all people, Kane Kasugi cleared stage 1. And people like Bunpei Shiratori, Naoki Akitani, and Takada returned for their last tournament ever, which was announced. Takada cleared stage 1 too. And then Yuji cleared stage 1 for his announced last tournament. And then it was stage 2. Absolutely no obstacle changes, because the metal spin kai was just way too hard, and then Well, it turned out to be 6 people clearing. Out of all those people, Yuji failed the Metal Spin Kai, and Kane Kasugi failed the Metal Spin Kai, with Takeda making it through. And he would be the last ever All-Star to make it to the 3rd stage. 3rd stage had no changes, except the vertical limit sloped changed into the vertical limit Kai sloped. Yikes. I know, it's tough, but it's what Sasuke 40 looks like. Yeah, apart from that, the Mega Ultra Crazy Cliffhanger got its first clear by Yusuke, and he actually cleared the vertical limit Kai sloped, but managed to make a mistake on the G4 pipe slider that he cleared before. But the most shocking thing of all was that Takeda cleared the Mega Ultra Crazy Cliffhanger, and the vertical limit Kai sloped, then the pipe slider, and he would go on to take on the new final stage. Which is something that I didn't predict it, but it's the only thing that I really put in because I wanted it to happen in Sasuke 40. So anyway, Takeda was there at the final stage. The new final stage was 3-meter heavenly ladder climb, 5-meter spider climb, 7-meter salmon ladder climb, and 12-meter rope climb. It was shockingly huge, and Takeda failed 3 meters from the top because he actually is really good at the final, meant to be really good at the final stage. That was going to be the closest attempt to total victory for quite a while. Anyways, Sasuke 41, however, changed everything, aka the failure tournament. 3 people cleared stage 1, and 2 of them were new to Sasuke. Wow. The only people that was old to Sasuke that cleared stage 1 was Sato, and he had failed stage 2 and then stage 1. He had a very bad streak before clearing stage 1 with 2 other celebrities. And then they all failed stage 2. This was going to go on to was the best tournament of all time, the worst tournament of all time with no obstacle changes, and the most boring. But then Sasuke 42 changed everything. With a big hyped up stage 1 with 15 clears, and none of them were celebrities. With Darvish and Shane Kasugi retired after Sasuke 41, it was a very different tournament with no obstacle changes again because the budget is now really, really low. And Masato Onui won't bother to spend anything. It was actually a great tournament though. Oh, except for the fact that the spin bridge changed to the log slope. And the tackle got changed to just the tackle and warped wall, not the tackle and double warped wall. However, Araki cleared for the first time in ages. Hioki cleared for the first time in ages. Then there was the old guy's return. Shingo cleared for the first time since Sasuke 30. It's like, it was going to be an insane tournament. And stage 2 showed that with 12 of them clearing. And then the metal spin Kai, they modified it. So it was just a normal metal spin. So stage 2 went back to an absolute disaster because there was no hard obstacles. Shingo, Tada, and Araki failed stage 2. Anyway, stage 3, it's so many new guys, like Yusuke, Kawaguchi, were the main old guys who got, and Kawaguchi was old by this time, and then Hioki was there too. But this was the breakout where we actually had 3 final stage contestants, because everyone had just got so much stronger over Sasuke 41. Hioki had his first final stage attempt, same as Yusuke, same as Kawaguchi at his first final stage attempt in ages, and Araki final stage attempt. And Yuji shockingly failed the vertical limit try sloped. And it was his most shocking, it was very shocking. And anyway, there was not a contest in that tournament, but every competitor got within less than a meter of the top. Because that final stage had been trained so much, and there was a ladder. That was a 3-meter ladder that made no difference. And the time limit was 50 seconds, which was a lot for that final stage. And it was probably an easier final stage than the one that preceded it.